What's up, everybody? We're back again with another live video, and this time we're gonna be talking about how me and my baby girl met.
This is an interesting story and lit story, so stay tuned. Stop being a
Fucking goofy.
Before I met Tyring, well, babe. I was going through a lot. I was in a dark moment I met, and I was just...
You know how I changed that.
You did. I was going through a lot of stuff, and I was alone. I didn't want to really commit it to anybody. I just didn't really care for a relationship because of my previous relationship. I was single for a while. I didn't want to know about the way love. The person I was with hurt me a lot, and from that I learned a lot, so thank you. And yeah, like, I was really in a dark moment, but until this day I say he's a blessing because, you know,
that's the day I came and changed shit up.
Yep, the real one for that, babe. But so the story starts when I was a freshman.
The story started in Cleveland High School. You can look it up and search it up if you want. It's in New York, Queens.
Babe, really? As a freshman at Grover, and you know,
I was a sophomore.
But I didn't know him. Like, I would see him around and stuff, and I would be like, damn, he looks so fucking fine. Who is that? But I thought he was a senior because he looked older. He had his neck tattoo. He has his initial tatted in the back. And I was like, what kid will have this at a young age? He's probably a fucking senior. He's probably 18 years old, and God knows what.
And I was only 16 years old.
But he looked old. I remember my ex-best friend at that time, I would tell him like, damn, he looks so fine. She'll be like, oh, go up to him. And I'm like, no, I'm too shy. You know how I am. My brother told me to go up to him. She'll be like, you want me to go up to him? And I'm like, no, hell no. That's gonna look like man fucking thing. And then I remember, like, I would see him around and I would just look at him and stuff. And one time we was at lunch together because we had the same lunch, but since he never went to school, because, you know,
to be a bad boy. That's why.
He never went to school and stuff, so I didn't even know he had lunch with me. But that day he went to school and we had lunch together. I remember like it was yesterday. He had his neck tattoo. He had a white tank top and he had a black...
A white tank top?
You had a... No, I mean a white t-shirt. You had a white t-shirt, not a t-shirt. It looked like a tank top. Whatever. And then you had like a black shirt around your neck. And then he had like oil on his tattoo because he just got it. And I'm like... You see, he's older, like he's hanging out with grown-ass kids, like everybody look grown, and I'm always like, you know, I always look little and younger. I look like I'm 12, mind you, I'm 18, and I'm like, he probably not even gonna look at me. I look like a little girl, and plus I'm a freshman, he's probably a senior, he's not gonna want to be with me. So I'm like, you know what, forget that. But then this one time, I remember I had gym with a girl he used to be with a lot. And I asked her, I was like, because we would talk here and there. And I asked her, I'm like, what's his name? She was like, who, that kid over there? I'm like, yeah. She's like, his name is David. And I was like, where is it? And she was like, oh, he's a sophomore or junior? I can't remember. But she said one of those. And I was like, oh. And I asked her, is he cuffed? She was like, yeah, he's cuffed. And I was like, oh. No, we can't do that. And then when she said that, I was like, you know what? I don't like this guy no more. I'm gonna just forget like he's in the picture, you know. When I see him, I'm gonna look the other way. I don't want nothing like, I don't like.
But how, like, you only see him like 3 times.
I only see him like that one day at lunch, that one time in the gym, and like one time in the hallway. That's it. And then after she told me that, like, I think I will never even pay mine. Like, I will literally, I'm not even lying, I will not pay mine to anything around me.
Yeah, okay.
And then the thing with me too is, I'm the type of person, like, since I'm shy, I only focus to the place I'm going to. Like, unless you in my way, then I don't see you. I'm just walking straight, like. And then, the crazy part is, he had the same friends as me when I was a freshman.
Not with the same people, but like, we never chill with each other, and we never did anything with each other, matter of fact.
Like we had mutual friends, but we never was around the same. Like it's either when they was hanging out with me, he was there. He wasn't there. When they was hanging out with him, I wasn't there. I don't know. I feel like God works in His own ways because that's fucking crazy. Like how we have the same friends and
You didn't even chill with each other once.
never, like literally never. But anyways, and then I remember while I was with my ex, he swiped up one time, and he was like,
On his picture that he posted.
yeah, it was a picture of us, not us, like me and my ex. And he swiped up, but I didn't know it was him because, like I said, that was like when I was a freshman that I had a crush on him, and at that time I was a junior already. That was like literally 2 years later. I didn't remember about him. Everything was.
I was up there saying, oh, don't ever lose that. Some shit like that. I don't really remember.
But little did I know that was him to a party a day before.
You went to a party or a birthday?
It was a birthday party. A party.
Oh.
And I remember I was looking cute, you know, I put everything good, blah, blah. And then my friend, she was like, oh, let's do shout out for shout out. You look mad good in this video. Let me put you up on my Snap. I was like, I bet, put me up. And from there, like, she had mad views. Mind you, like, I'm the type of person I only add the people I know on Snap. And then I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna add anybody that hits me up. That adds me. And one of them was David. But I didn't know, like I said, that was him. And whatever the case may be. And as soon as people started adding me, I remember I asked her, I was like, oh, who's that? So I could just make sure, like, who I have on my Snap. She was like, oh, this is that. And I asked her, who's this? When it came to him. And she was like, oh, that's my big bro. And I'm like, who's your big bro? She like, that's Darren. And now, but like I said, I didn't remember who he was. Nothing. And then from there, he didn't hit me up that same day. I think we waited later on.
That's where I come. From there, I waited like I added her on Snap and she added me back like 5 minutes later, I think. I don't know, she added me mad quick. And from there, I told my brother, oh, should I hit her up today or should I just wait a couple of days? He was like, nigga, just hit her up today, stop being pussy. Like, I'm not trying to like a fiend though. And then I was just like, you know, I'm gonna wait for like a good week. And then 3 days passed, or 2 days passed, I don't really remember. And she posted a picture, and then she looked mad good, so I was just like, I'm gonna swipe up, fuck it. And then I was just like, damn, I'm really gonna get dubbed. And then I remember I was playing Fortnite when I heard her. And then I was just like, I threw my phone away to not really look at it because I didn't want to see if I got dubbed or not. But anyways, and then I hear like the Snapchat sound. I seen her name. I was like, oh, it's fucking lit. It's lit. And then I was like, oh, Johnny, look. Cause my brother's name was Johnny. I was like, yo, she hit me up. She answered me. And I was like, nigga, open it. And then I wait like 2 minutes, you know, so now I'm like a real fiend. And then I wait like 2 minutes, and then she said thank you with a kissy face, I think.
Because he sent me, I think it was a kissy emoji and a heart. And I said thank you.
And then from there on, we just started talking to each other.
And like as soon as we started talking, we clicked right away.
Yeah, like right away, because there was mad things going on. She was talking about her life story, I was talking about mine. And then there was a lot of points that we both agreed on. And then yeah, we just started liking each other. We was like talking for like 3 months, right?
Yeah, I'll say 3 to 4 months.
So we started talking in February, and then we started dating on May 8th.
My birthday.
Yeah. And then yeah, we just started talking. Time I seen her was when I took her to the movies, like I told you the video before. And then she brought the whole gang, her fucking sister, her fucking cousin, and I was like that ass, like what the fuck.
First off, the reason why I invited them was because like one time like I got scared with like a certain situation because like I met a creep, basically a creep. And like ever since that day, I told myself and I promised myself I'm never going on a first date without nobody I know. Never.
So yeah.
And plus, like, I was really shy. And like, I remember we was, and you know what's the crazy part? We lived in the same neighborhood.
Not in the same neighborhood. You lived like by like 20 minutes away from me.
I lived by 68, and you lived in Seneca.
Oh,
That's right there.
Oh yeah, that was like a 10-minute walk.
When I was in elementary school, that's another part. You see how fucking crazy that is? When I was in elementary school, he used to live literally like, I'll say, a 10-minute walk from me. And then when I was supposed to go to the same middle school that he went to, I remember I moved. And then from like when I moved, I didn't go to that obviously. So we could have even met him when I was in middle school. But you know, God does his things in his own ways.
Yep. And then her cousin, like she started telling her, oh, I like him and shit. Like she was the one that put in the word in for me, basically, without me knowing what the fuck she was saying, because I wasn't even cool with her like that. Like
because she met the previous relationship I was in, and she told me right away, I don't like that kid. But then with him, like she was like, sis, because she's like a sister to me. She was like, sis, he's really like, he's a gentleman. You could like on the first day, he treated me like the queen. Like literally, like I was the only girl.
You mean the first day, every single day?
Well, okay, take that back. Since we met, he made me feel like good, but it was through a screen. You know what I mean? But like the first day that we met, she was like, sis, like he's treating you mad good. Like I never seen a guy that took a girl on a first date like that, and even like he didn't. You know, other guys would have been like, oh, why you brought your cousin with you and your sister with you?
I told you, so they was gonna watch another movie. I was like, nah.
Yeah, because I told them, look, they coming with me because of this and this reason. Do you mind? And he was like, nah, it's cool. And I'm like, they even gonna watch a different movie. He's like, nah, it's cool. They could watch the same movie. And like, I was like, oh, you see, that's not bad. Because like, I already told him the reason why I didn't want to come alone. And plus, it was late at night too.
It was like 10.
It was like 10 or 11. And then where she lived, it was like, I would say like a 25 or 30-minute walk from where your friend was at.
It was from my friends.
You was in your friend's house.
Oh yeah, it was like a 20-minute walk from me to her.
Yeah, like a 20.
But then we met up somewhere halfway basically, and then we were supposed to take the train to the movie theaters, but then we just said
we were like, no, it was easier to take the bus. So we end up walking to the movie theaters. That was like a whole
40-minute walk.
But in that 40-minute walk, we like literally clicked. Like I was like, damn, like this is actually going to be good. But I told him and myself, I was like, listen, I don't want to get into something serious. And he even told me, he was like, you could take your time. Like I'm not in no rush. And I told him I don't want to rush things. I want to let things fall into place by itself. So yeah, that's basically our story. And like I keep saying it up to this date, God works in his own ways.
Cause her name is Dusha. She's my nigga for that, because she helped me a lot, and then me and her just got mad cool out of nowhere.
The reason why she also put in the work, cause she also knows how I am. Like, and plus everything that I was going through, like she literally was like, well, she always has been like my big sister, and like my little sisters too. She was like Dasani, like he's mad cool. Like I never seen no guy like that. My little sister, she was like, she helped you too, to be honest, because they know how I am. Like I'm really complicated. Nobody barely understands me. But that's something else. I give you respect for that, because nobody ever understands me.
Cause you complicated as fuck. What the fuck?
Yeah. And then it's like they helped him out a lot, because to be honest, they didn't say that about the previous one. So I was like, this is different. They actually see something. Because like I said, I wasn't looking for anything, so I wasn't looking to be like, oh yeah, I'm in a relationship with him. I'm like, oh look, a movie date, like it's a date as friends, because we wasn't nothing at that time. But
then I was just like, fuck it, you know what, I'ma kiss her.
Yeah, he gave me a kiss without me expecting it.
Nah, cause she was laying on my shoulder, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I was just like, you know what, this movie is fucking boring as fuck, and we was late, so anyways, fuck it. And then she was getting close to me, and I was just like, should I go for it or not? And I I was just like, you know what, fuck it. And I just kissed her from there. And then from there, that's when we started talking. Like, for real, for real.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. If I get hurt again, I'll get hurt. Fuck it. I'm not gonna, you know. Fuck. Look where we at now. We're promise ring and oh.
The fuck, baby.
Yep.
That's how me and my baby girl met. But anyways, guys, this will be the end of the video.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and turn post notifications on.
Ding ding.
What we are like to watch next.
Yes.
And we'll be back
With another
video.